I could not have written Ready Player One if I had not grown up on a steady diet of Steven Spielberg movies. It would have been a different story, or I might not have written it at all. His work is woven into the fabric of my life. Everybody, I think, who dreams of making movies dreams of getting to work with him. It's a dream come true.
When I read Ready Player One, it was the most amazing flash forward and flash back at the same time.
I was born in 2025, but I wish I'd grown up in the 1980s. Like Halliday and Morrow, like all my heroes.
I suddenly saw a future that Ernest Cline, the writer of the book, envisioned. It wasn't that far away from what I think is going to happen someday.
I live here in Columbus, Ohio. In 2045, Columbus is the fastest growing city on Earth. But it sure doesn't seem like it when you live in the stacks.
There's a dystopian society, and the fabric of our economy is crumbling. It's a good time to escape. So virtual reality will be a super drug.
They called our generation the missing millions. Missing not because we went anywhere. There's nowhere left to go. Nowhere except the oasis.
I had so much fun watching you both last night, and I'm like, man, you've done so many great projects. You probably thought this is another piece of cake working for Mr. Steven Spielberg. It's nothing. I can play this amazing character where people will love me. Yeah. Oh, come on, man. You know that's the truth.
Look, it's there's nothing. You've set that question up for me beautifully, and there is nothing average or sort of like piece of cake or anything run of the mill about doing a Steven Spielberg film, and especially this one. This has been a wonderful gift, and you know, I think they might love to hate Sorrento, and that's just fine. However they want to feel about him. And if they end up loving him and revering him and, you know, building statues and stuff after him, well then, I'm all right with that too.
Fine. I mean, because Mr. Spielberg picked you when he watched you in the TV series named Bloodline, he said, I want Ben to play this amazing character, Sorrento. He's a badass guy.
Yeah.
Was that true? That is true, right?
Yeah, no, I believe so.
Yeah.
I believe, yeah, he had watched Bloodline, which was, you know, you don't expect Steven Spielberg to watch something that he just doesn't really compute, you know what I mean? Like, but, yeah, look, stop, I'm getting...
I know, you're wearing like a dog. Come on, come on,
yeah.
And it's sitting next to beautiful Hannah. Yeah. And I understand your character was not in the script.
No, she's not. She's not in the book.
Or in the book, yeah.
Yeah, no. She actually appeared in the script, which is great.
Yes.
No, she wasn't in the book.
Yeah.
So yeah, getting to create a whole new character, and you know, it's so much fun, so much fun, and just still pinching myself, you know.
Well, you two share a lot of screen time together. Were there any particular scenes you had to kind of like go through a lot and rehearse a lot? Because I know that even though the two characters have to work together, but yeah, I feel like she's loyal to him, but she's kind of mad and upset at this guy where her boss just doesn't understand this world.
Yeah, and I think, I mean, with Finale, yeah, she is. I mean, she should be, you know, the boss, I think.
She should be the
but
boss.
She should be. She's so good. Yeah. She's so good at her job.
Yes.
She's so good.
Yes.
She's determined. She's loyal to him now because she just wants to do her job. Exactly. But no, it was so easy working with Ben. It was just such a pleasure working with Ben and finding the scenes. You know, it's just you find it, you do it, and you know, it's playful, it's menacing, it's fun, and being guided by the man himself of Steven Spielberg it's just all such a pleasure. You know, it wasn't difficult to do that.
Well, Ben, I have to ask, this film had great soundtrack songs. do you have favorites? Like,
yeah, there's a couple of them.
Can you name a few? Cause,
yeah, there's a couple that jump out at me. There's Blue Monday.
Okay.
I do love Jump. I think Jump's a classic. There's also some great covers of Jump.
David Bowie was really good.
The Let's Dance.
Yeah.
But there's one that's harder to pick, and that's Just My Imagination Running Away With Me by the Temps, or Just My Imagination, and then in brackets Running Away With Me by the Temptations. That's beautiful.
Duran Duran.
Duran Duran.
Wham!
This is Planet Earth.
Yeah.
Wham! I mean, look, you
Bee
can.
Gees.
Yeah.
Bee Gees. Yeah.
Can't go
no,
wrong with
that
no,
one.
you know, and they're, by the way, Australian. I'm just saying.
I was very careful with Ernie collaborating with me every step of the way to be able to find the movie narrative inside this dense forest of Ernie's profound imagination.
The Oasis being the ultimate toy box with all the toys in the world, and then playing that with one of the greatest filmmakers of all time, it results in just amazing action and such a fun adventure.
Klein is such a visionary, and I think has seen the future before any of us possibly could even imagine it.